Good morning, Dawg fans. It's always good to wake up on a Sunday after a big SEC win. And to be honest with you, I consider any SEC win big, regardless of the opponent. So, some quick thoughts about the game, and then something a little bit beyond the game. Okay. So number one, what could you say about the defense that hasn't been said already? Those guys are so fast, so talented, especially up front. Very exciting to watch them play. People were asking, hey, this is the best defense since when? And the only thing I can think about is that defense we had in the Sugar Bowl. You guys are remembering this against Hawaii. That was a lot of fun. Remember all the hype people had for Hawaii and then what that defense did? Incredible. Great time to be a Georgia Bulldog fan. Number two, the other big question people have, or the other big comment I think people had about the game is, why was Stetson Bennett put in? Why was Stetson Bennett put in? Why was Stetson Bennett put in? I'll give you the answer right now that no one has said anything about. So let me answer that for you. As fans, we're looking at it as who's the most talented player out there, who is the quarterback that we could develop in the future. All valid points, right? Some of the guys in front of Stetson Bennett certainly are more talented and have potential for a future at UGA. And Stetson Bennett, I think, is a fifth-year senior, something like that. He's going to be leaving regardless. You guys are all right about that. And I was screaming like, what the heck are we doing? We need to put in a quarterback that we could use maybe next year and the year after that. Then I started thinking about it because I remember looking at some of the clips from Kirby Smart. And there's the big clip of him last weekend after the UAB game where he gives a huge shout out to Stetson Bennett. He talks about, hey, the drive, the determination, the ability to stick in there even when things aren't going his way. And I think something that we're not thinking about as Georgia fans is Kirby Smart has to manage that locker room and get other people motivated to do their best and reward people. So I think he feels like he's rewarding Stetson Bennett, and Stetson Bennett could be an example of some guy who's kind of hustling, pushing himself out there, and being kind of the Rudy of the team, stepping up and delivering when the team needs. And that has a cultural shift across the team. So I want to throw that out there. I've never heard anyone have that take before, but I think there's some validity with that. When we think about our own teams at work, our families, how we support one another, and how we might want to call out some guy who's overachieving based upon maybe the God-given gifts he has. And Stetson Bennett is definitely not the most talented quarterback out there, but he definitely is overachieving. So with that having been said, though, love to see if we could get Beck out there, some of the other QBs as well, because long-term we need to get them in the mix. So those would be my thoughts about the game. Everyone else has some good analysis. Just wanted to throw out those 2 big points about the defense and about Stetson Bennett. But I think overall, I was thinking about the game and thinking about Stetson Bennett. I was thinking about the game and thinking about, oh gosh, we allowed them to score a touchdown. Thinking about the game and thinking about how these long throws got through and these completions by South Carolina. I'm like, oh gosh, we're going to be in trouble. Oh gosh, what about Florida? Oh gosh, what about Alabama? Then I really took a step back this morning and thought, we got to enjoy the good times. And this is definitely one of the good times for Georgia football. So there's that. So appreciate what we have. Appreciate the defense that we have. Appreciate the rocking atmosphere yesterday at UGA. I think for me mentally, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, I forgot that a year ago, they were canceling games. We might have not even had a season. And then this year, there were talks about limitations on the stadium and all that, and fans coming in. And we need to be appreciative. Here's the bottom line. We need to be appreciative that we can watch college football, that we can have an atmosphere like that. Stellar stuff out there. People jumping up and down. The lights going off, that's exciting. I mean, that's special. And we only get a few home games each year. We only get a few college games each year. So appreciate it. Enjoy the moment. that we are in as Georgia fans. I encourage you to do that because I need to do that myself. But still recognize that in order to get past Alabama and kind of the Alabama's the man, we got to beat the man to be the man. We do need to continue to grow as a team and as a fan base. So love you, Georgia fans. Love talking to you guys on Twitter, Facebook. It's great stuff. Thank you for being awesome. Have a blessed Sunday. I'm off to Mass. Go to church, go to church, go to church. Bye, guys.